Hey guys, KP Jacks here today. Today we are going to take a look at the Sawyer mini water filtration system. Let's take a look at what's in the box. Got a cleaning plunger. This is used for back flushing the filter. We got the filter itself. Looks like it's got a cap on the end to protect it. I'm guessing this is probably the drinking end because water goes that way. So you would connect this to something. Looks like a bladder or a bottle, and looks like there's a some sort of a membrane filter. Looks like a 0.1 microns absolute hollow fiber membrane water filter that comes with this guy. And this filter, they guarantee up to 100,000 gallons. So if you think about that, if the average person needs a minimum of a gallon a day to live and survive, over a year, that's only 356 gallons. That's just, drinking and eating. So, 100,000 gallons, divided by a year, this thing's going to last you a long, long time. Hopefully you don't have to use it that long. If something doesn't come down, we don't become a third world country or something like that. But that's what this is. So next in the box, looks like we have a straw, a good hard, rigid, not super rigid, but good, thick, heavy-duty straw. And it looks like a bladder. Some sort of rolled up squeeze bladder. So what you can do with this is you could put the dirty water in here. If you use dirty water, I always recommend cleaning your water or boiling your water if you have the opportunity. If it's an emergency and you need to drink from a creek or a pond or a river or heck even a mud puddle, you can do that, but always filter your water if you have the option. If you don't have the option to filter it, definitely boil your water, because Cryptosporidia and the other protozoa, the other bacteria things that get into you, they can mess you up. And I've had a couple of those, and they are not fun at all. They will mess you up, and if you don't get clean water to take care of it, they will definitely mess you up. So a little bit about these. So what comes in this thing? So we have the bladder. It's a squeeze bladder, so it's not like super crazy, high strength, but enough that when you fill it up, if you squeeze it, you shouldn't blow out the seams. Because I've had that happen, like on camelbacks and things like that. If you're really trying to get a lot of pressure out of them, you pop a hole in them. The Sawyer filter, straw. It's kind of a rubberized poly straw. Not very long though, so whatever you're going to do, you're getting pretty close to whatever you're going to drink out of. And the cleaning plunger, the backflow plunger. Make sure when you backflow your filters, you're using clean water. You don't want to use dirty water on your filter, especially not on the backflow side, because you're doing it from the clean side. So if you use dirty water, now you're putting dirty water on the outflow side of your filter, and the next time you get water that you have to drink, the first thing you're going to drink is that nasty stuff that's dried there. They give you a couple different options. You can either drink directly from the straw by connecting the straw to the bottom of your filter, which we're going to put together here. Take the straw, just kind of push it onto the end, pop the top off. The second option that they give you, get this thing pulled apart, is to connect to the squeeze bag. And there's threads on the inside of the bottom. All you do is you just screw it right on. And now when your bag is full, you simply tip it over, squeeze your water out, and drink. You can probably squeeze it, into a water bottle. And then you also have the option, I'm not sure if there's an extra adapter, but you can hook it to your Camelback if you have one. You can go ahead and hook it to the current system that you already have, to get clean water right here. So a little bit about this. It's best used for hiking since it is so small. I mean, 2 ounces is nothing to keep this in a pocket or in a sweatshirt or in a cargo pocket, you know, things like that. This guy, not really sure I'd be carrying it around. I'd probably end up in a backpack or in the back of my truck somewhere. And then I'd probably end up carrying this. You can roll it up. I already do carry with the bladder in my bag also in case I do need water. So a little bit about this. Best used for hiking. The filter type is straw. It's a hollow fiber member. It removes and destroys protozoan bacteria. It doesn't need a pump. Doesn't need, you know, you're not using it like some pumps offer where you stick it in the water and you're actually pumping the pump to use force to push the water through the filter. The filter is cleanable. There's a lot of them where, you know, you can't back flush because you'll damage it. The only time you really want to be careful with these when back flushing and wetting and things like that is if you're in a situation where it is below freezing and this thing's going to freeze. But what they do recommend, because freezing can damage the filter, so what you're going to do, what they recommend with that is to take this part, if you do have to wet it, and then you just keep it as close to your body as possible to prevent the filter from freezing and causing damage to the filter. Alright guys, today we are hiking through the woods, outskirts of Jacksonville, taking a look around. Also, we can test out this this water filter. And I know there's a creek around here, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go down to that creek. And once we get to that creek, I brought some empty soda bottles, and I'm going to get some water out of them. Hopefully I don't fall in, and because, you know, last thing I need is a cell phone that's a paperweight because it got wet. So let's check it out.
Millipedes can bite you and it really hurts. You don't really want to get bit by it, but it's a millipede. Centipedes are smaller and grayer.
But does that have 100 feet, like your story?
Yes, it does. Pretty close. It's got 4 feet per segment. It's got at least 25 segments.
Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, comment, and share. See you guys later.